Oh, Rat, look at this. There he goes. Bryce Menzies off the line. Las Vegas, Nevada with Orrin Anderson in his Ford with the Red Bull Toyo tires. Amsoil Polaris Fox Shocks.
That's right. Coming up next, your second official starter here in the Score Trophy Truck Division. Numero uno, Luke McMillan at El Cajon, California. Sponsored by DLM Properties, Four Wheel Parts, BF Goodrich Tires, Method Race Wheels, Piston Pete's, and SDG Suspension. He is your current reigning champion from 2020, and he is hungry. He knows he only has one of the beasts ahead of him, Bryce Menzies, with that top qualifier. But this is Luke McMillan, number one on the side of that truck for a reason. He is here going for another championship right there in points, just 9 seconds away from go time. Tell these drivers, go to battle out here for the score. Baja 400 brought to you by VP Racing Fuels, and Luke McMillan is going green, baby.
All right, up next coming down. Yeah, can't miss that Speed Energy machine. Robbie Gordon, the 77 from Orange, California, riding with Mike Nemec and Casey Jeffries in his Chevy-powered Speed Energy Toyo. KMC Wheels, Impact Racing, and Hawk Performance. See, he's pulling up the line. The score, green flag. It's there. You can see our Mexican Navy guys down there. That's so awesome to have them here. How about that, man? You got to love that. Robbie Gordon, though, a true legend down here. Off-road racer, NASCAR. I think he even turned a few Indy laps there a few times. He's waiting for the countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Green, green, green.
Our next driver to the lines out of La Cresta, California, number 27, Jonathan Brenthel. And that Brenthel Industries built TT, sponsored by Baja Kits, King Shocks, Method Race Wheels, FK Rod Ends, Steal It, Maxima USA, BF Goodrich Tires, Icon Brakes, and Rigid Industries. Hopefully he's not going to be able to put any lights on. These drivers should all finish before daylight today is done. So we're expecting them late this afternoon. Jonathan Brenthel right there revving it up. He sees that green flag. That is like a red flag to a bull. And he's got a couple of the world's fastest drivers ahead of him, but he is on point with a great starting position here from qualifying in Wednesday. Number 27, Jonathan Brenthel.
All right, rolling down the ramp right there. A legend of Baja. The number 11, Rob McCachran from Las Vegas, Nevada, in his Ford-powered machine with BF Goodrich Tires, Vision Wheels, Fox Shocks, VB Fuels, KC Highlights, Motive Gear, FX Rod Ends, Steal It, Geyser, and Croyer Power and Impact Safety. Getting ready to release the McCracken. Rob McCachran out there. He's seeing that Verde flag, and I think you're right, Rat. The red is what he sees and mean he's going to be charging like a big bull himself. Looking for that orange number 11 of Robbie, or 77 of Robbie Gordon. But he's got Luke McMillan and Bryce Menzies in front of him. Let's see what he can do. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Verde, Verde, Verde.
Our next driver up is also one of the McMillans. He hails from San Diego, California. Number 23, Dan McMillan, sponsored by DLM Properties, Four Wheel Parts, BF Goodrich Tires, Method Race Wheels, Piston Pete's, and SDG Suspension. Legends in the sport down here, third generation racers, the whole McMillan team coming down here. All three of the cousins here racing today for round number 3 of the World Desert Championship Series. But this is none other than Dan McMillan, 4WP driver in that number 23 as the countdown continues for the green flag drop this morning. That's what you're going to see. We're going down this back highway. Hopefully the last time we're out here, it's about 3 miles down to Ojos Negros. And then they hit it hit the dirt towards the coast, and that's Dan McMillan leaving the line.
All right, rolling down next, the number 22. Past Ojos Negros now.
Out into the dirt, like I mentioned, 3 miles of blacktop heading out, but right now Jack's Redline just left the line. Looking forward to a great finish here. He qualified 7th, but coming up next, out of Mexicali, number 12, Gustavo Vildosola Sr., teaming up with another legend, Ricky Johnson, Supercross Short Course Trophy Truck Champion, sponsored by Mexlog, Toyo Tires, Method Race Wheels, Baja Designs, King Shocks, and How, keeping that steering tight throughout this course. Brand new truck here for Gustavo.
I'll tell you, Gustavo's, man, he's got something. He goes, I'm hiring Ricky Johnson. Oh, boy, it's on.
And, you know, Ricky's had so many rides with some great drivers, but there's some more action from race mile 5 right there. A little air over that blind jump. As you see them, they're hitting high speeds. A lot of these vehicles will go over 140, and that is Gustavo Vildosola Sr., number 12, off the line.
All right, rolling down. Well, this is a young local superstar. He's out of Ensenada, Baja California, Mexico. It's Alan Ampudia, driving with his brother Aaron Ampudia and Steve Covey in his Ford machine, driving for that world-famous Papas and Beer, California Fueling and Lubricants, Toyo Tires, Monster Energy, Vision Wheels, Fox Shocks, RPI, Lucas Oil, STG, VP Race Fuels, Baja Designs, Cannon Filters, EPCO, Glasscraft, Dugan's Engines, Rancho Transmissions, JLM ID Designs, and Gunavina and Ibach Springs. Boy, I'm excited. Boy, there's a lot of big things the Ampudias are doing as the clock counts down to 3, 2, 1, and we're live. Green, green, green.
Our next driver up is a Mexican national with 3 score World Desert Championships under his belt. He's driving that Ford number 9, Abdali Lopez, sponsored by Pin Manufacturing, Yokohama Tires, Raceline Wheels, La Garida Bar, Torco Fuels, Hotel Kuma Inn, Fox Shocks, Rugged Radios, Kaza, KC Lights, Color Designs, and Geoforce.
Abdali Lopez, not only the driver, but now the team owner of his own team.
That's right. His dad, Carlos Lopez. They're teaming up. It's another father and son team here in our trophy truck division. There's a good shot of Brenthel, Jonathan out there doing work right around race mile 5 as he makes his way out of town. You see the dust. Hopefully that breeze is going to pick up. But we are just 2 seconds away from Abdali Lopez. Number 9 is leaving the line.
All right, coming up next, the son of a legend there too, carrying that lineage on. Another acorn who did not roll far from the tree. He's from Mexicali, Baja California, Mexico. Number 21, Tavo Vildosola, driving for Dosa Racing, Mexicana Logistics, Branix, Interproteccion, Toyo Tires, Mastercraft, Freightliner, Baja Designs, King Shocks, Borla Exhaust, Method Wheels, How, Ibach, and Telcel. So he pulls up to the line. We had another great shot there of our drone, but as we look back at Tavo Vildosola, looking itchy to get this one on the line. The clock's counting down to 10.
And Tavo was our first Mexican national to win a Score Trophy Truck Championship.
What an honor.
Took a year off, 2020, but he's back with a vengeance, number 21 of Tavo Vildosola. Coming up next, from the 909 Riverside, California, number 29, Maddox Bailey, sponsored by MAV TV, Lucas Oil, Stronghold Engineering, Lamb Energy, VP Racing Fuels, King Shocks, Toyo Tires, Croyer Racing Engines, Farmhouse Collective, K&N, Pro-Am, and Mackenzie's getting this truck to the starting line and just moments away from leaving. This is Maddox Bailey,
a.k.a. Madman Max. Maddox, he is such an third-generation driver.
Oh, it looks like that may be Dan McMillan right there up over that flyer out there right around race mile marker 5 doing work as they're going out to do battle. But right now we have Maddox Bailey leaving the line, son of Scott Bailey, a longtime racer down here with Score.
All right, rolling up to the line. Well, if you don't know who this guy, you've been living under a rock. He is a Baja legend, the winner from the Baja 500. Boy, he's sporting that new Baja jerky last time, the number 43. The man, the myth, the legend, Larry Rossler from Imperial, California. Riding with Justin Morgan, Cameron Parrish, and Kyle Kaji in his Toyota Power. Baja Jerky, Cantina Racing, BF Goodrich Tires, Baja Designs, Maxima Lubricants, Fox Shocks, STG Suspension, Vision Race Wheels, Off-Road Warehouse, and RPI Fasteners. He's up to the line. Laser focus.
Larry Rosler, one of the winningest racers down here, 17 championships from motorcycles to trophy truck, and he's going green.
Former Kawasaki.
Coming up next is the general of the Desert Assassins himself, number 16, out of San Clemente, California, Cameron Steele, driving for Monster Energy, BF Goodrich Tires. FYDAQ, Fox, Baja HQ, his own shop, Method Race Wheels, iBox Springs, VP Racing Fuels, Baja Designs, Sparco, Prime Fabrication, and FK Rod Ends. The man, the myth, the legend, the 2018 Baja 1000 champion, Mr. Cameron Steele.
And I like to say he's one of the best ambassadors for Baja as well as the Score Racing down here.
And he teamed up with Ryan Arciero, and I believe Ryan Arciero is starting here on the starting grid this morning, and awesome. Cam will get in and bring it to the finish line. They're sharing driver duties. So look at that lid right there as Arciero leaves the line in that number 16 Desert Assassins Monster Energy Score Trophy Truck.
Up next, well, this family has a long lineage of coming down in racing, period, from kids in NASCAR to short course to the Baja races. The number 19 out of Huntington Beach, California, it's Tim Herbst, riding with Pat Dean, Jason Montez, Shane Robinson, Chase Johnson, Herbst Smith Fabrication. In the Terrible Herbst Monster Energy, BF Goodrich Tires, King Shocks, Casey Eyelets, and Borla Exhaust. Looking for this one. That green flag waving in front of him. Down to 10 seconds, Rat. Here we go. And we are green, green, green.
Our next driver up is your current points leader in the Score Trophy Truck Legend Division out of Morris, Illinois, number 37L, Rolf Helen, teaming up with another fast guy, Rick D. Johnson, Mike Valentine, and Ricky Johnson. His son's going to be navigating for him. They're sponsored by Illinois Truck and Equipment, Lucas Oil, Vision X, Cabelco, and BF Goodrich Tires. Looking forward to another great finish. They're going for that Score Trophy Truck Legend Championship this year. This is round number 3, the Baja 400, brought to you by VP Racing Fuels. And all the points are on the line. And also your qualifying or your starting position. How you finish this race determines your starting position for the Baja 1000 across all classes. But right now we have Rolf Helen, number 37L, on course.
Well, up next, he's part of the Desert Assassin team out there. One of the nice guys. You want to see a nice smile and a very happy dude? Well, it's this man right here, Bobby Pecoy, his son, former rally driver, short course racer. Lineage in this family is great. He's from Anaheim, California. He's riding with Mike Burt and Renee Bruger in their Ford Power, Monster Energy, BF Goodrich Tires, Fox Baja Designs, VP Racing Fuels, YDAQ, Baja HQ, iBox Springs, Patrick Signs, Baja Bound Insurance, and RDE Trannies. Here we go. Bobby McCoy looking at that green flag. Moving up, 10 seconds. I know his wife Tina's probably chewing on her nails watching this, getting ready for the start. But here we go. And we're off. Green, green, green.
Coming up next, driving a Herbst Smith Fabrication built score trophy truck out of Banning, California, number 85, Mikey Lawrence. Representing Lawrence Equipment, Haas Factory Outlet, El Camal Tortillas, King Shocks, Mother's Bar, BF Goodrich Tires, Checkers Racing, Patton Racing Engines, putting the power to the ground, Rancho Drivetrain Engineering, Fronius Welders, and Herbst Smith Fab, of course, preps and builds this truck. This is Mikey Lawrence, number 85, getting ready to go do battle out on course. This is the Thunderdome of off-road racing down here, round number 3 of the SCORE World Desert Championship. You see that focus in his eyes? A little bit of butterflies going on, I'm sure, but they're going to disappear in just 2 seconds as Mikey Lawrence takes the green flag.
Yeah, I guess he's got some Ultra wheels. I just got a text from the Ultra guys. That's pretty cool, teaming up with them. Oh, look at this coming up here. And out of Lynchfield Park, Arizona, in his Mason-built truck, the 79, it's going to be A.J. Jones out of Litchfield Park, Arizona, in that Method Race Wheels machine. Looking at A.J. Jones there, getting all ready. Other guys, got the monster.
Throwback to the Chevy Thunder days.
Oh, man.
There we go. Larry Rosler getting down at race mile marker 5 right there. Going to go up there, that big blind hit right there. Lots of fans out there just wanting to see some big air from these SCORE trophy trucks as Rosler puts on a clinic. Not only your Baja 1000 from last year winner, but your winner from the Baja 500 this year. He has definitely been on point, but A.J. Jones is going green.
You know, Jimmy Johnson used to run that. Jamie Flannery, the Chevy Thunder Experience scheme. Love it. All right, moving up next. Here we go.
Our next driver driving that Ford Power Planet SCORE trophy truck out of Placerville, California, number 90, Raul Gomez, sponsored by Mountain F Enterprises, Inc., King Shocks, Toyo Tires, Method Race Wheels, Howe Performance, in that Geyser-built machine with Baja designs and prepped by Baja HQ. Cameron helps him out. They help him get his vehicle ready. He does lots of rock crawling out there, King of the Hammer stuff. These guys back to their roots down here in racing, but we got, I think that's Bobby Picoy right there by our starting position right there, number 14, Desert Assassins, Monster Energy TT, making his way off to the right there as they head out towards the coast, out past Arendia. But leaving the line right now, number 90, Raul Gomez.
All right, moving down off the ramp. Even the number 26 out of Page, Arizona. In his Geyser-built machine, it's Dave Taylor. He'll be joined by Travis Ricks, Sarah Price, and Kyle Melville. Then their VP Fuels, Adonia Yachts, Raceline Wheels, BF Goodrich Tires, and Trailers Unlimited.
And really great to see Sarah Price down here. We got Tim
cool
Hertz out there right there, race mile marker 5, doing his thing, making his way out into this desert. It doesn't look like there's a lot of wind out there. It's kind of settling, but as we saw yesterday, the wind will hopefully pick up and keep some of that dust off the course so these ladder runners can make their way up through the pack, because qualifying's one thing, but the race is another 400 miles of brutal terrain right here.
All right, Dave Taylor is watching that clock. 3, 2, 1. Verdi, Verdi, Verdi.
Longtime racer, took a few years off, came back this last year out of Newport Beach, California, number 65, Dan Myers. He's driving for Toyota Escondido Racing, Hyundai Escondido Racing, Toyota Escondido Action Sports, TE Motorsports does all the prep for him, VP Race Fuels, KMC Wheels, BF Goodrich Tires, and Maxima Racing Oils. Dan Myers right here.
Quite a few Myers are going to be racing what we call in here today.
They have 3 trucks, yeah. Andrew's going to be racing that trophy truck spec, and the daughters are going to be racing in Class 10. But look at that huge air right there. Hard to see who it is from our point of view. Rolf Helen right there. But this is Dan Myers, Mr. Toyota of Escondido himself.
Good people.
Doing work.
All right, moving up to the line. Fresh off the bikes, putting their bike into the lead. He comes from Amarillo, Texas. He drives the number 66. He's got Travis Clark, Brian Hansen, and sharing a little duty with his son, who's also driving another truck, Jack's Redline. And their Geyser built. Geyser, Toyo Tires, King Shocks, Ridgeon Industries, the Purple People Eater. It's Shane Redline.
That's right, a brand new Geyser built machine right here. They have the 2-truck effort. His son, which was 7th off the line, a great qualifying position. His best finish was 4th, but right there, that may be Bobby Picoy, because I think that might have been Cameron coming through a little earlier, number 14. Desert Assassins, Monster Energy, Score TT. Some great drone footage right here. Our Score own, the Aussie. But Shane Redline leaving the line. Also coming up next, hailing from Rancho Santa Fe, California, number 40, the killer, Chris Miller. Sponsored by Baja Jerky, BF Goodrich Tires, Baja Designs, Mason Motorsports, Built TT, Patent Race Engines, Maxima Lubricants. Off-Road Warehouse, Vision Wheels, SDG Suspension, Fox Shocks, RPI Fasteners, hooking them up. This is number 40, Chris Miller. Mikey Lawrence right there coming into frame in that Lawrence Equipment backed machine, but right now leaving the line, that's the killer, Chris Miller.
All right, moving down the ramp. Well, this young man looking a little redemption after the Baja 500. He comes from Encinitas, California. He drives the number 31 Red Bull truck. It's Andy McMillan driving with Johnny Nelson in his Chevy-powered Toyo Tires, KMC Wheels, Ready Lift, and Fox, and Red Bull Power. And it looks like we got another shot there of a trophy truck going through there. Jonathan bringing some awesome shots there live from the field. Incredible. All right, clock's counting down for Andy McMillan. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Green, green, green.
So all of our trophy trucks are going to be leaving in 1-minute intervals. After them, it's going to be 30-second split times when they leave the line. But this next driver up drives for Yokohama Tires, Fox Factory Shocks, Method Race Wheels, FK Rod Ends, Danzio Performance, Torco Race Fuel, Justice Brothers, All Beef, Justin Lofton Foundation. He's out of Lockney, Texas, number 41, longtime racer with us, Mr. Justin Lofton. Brand new all-wheel drive Mason Score trophy truck right here. It seems like that is just the way to go. We see so many of these drivers with brand new all-wheel drive trucks, and most of them are Masons out here. They're definitely building some of the best. A lot of the top runners are riding those, Bryce Menzies, as well as the McMillans.
Oh, and there's many more builders going to be battling with them soon.
And there are lots of them out there. We talked about Brenthal, but right now that is Justin Lofton leaving the line.
All right, next up, this name also you see it a lot of the King of the Hammer stuff. Rock Crawlin drives the number 18 out of Placerville, California. In the Ford Power is GP Gomez on that Mountain Express. King Shocks, Toyo Tires, Method Baja Designs. The Gomez brothers are tackling Baja.
And, you know, we talk about families coming down here, so many multi-truck efforts, and the Gomez brothers with this 2 trophy truck effort. JP, another rock crawler, rock racer, does King of the Hammers and lots of races. But back to their roots, they started out here in Baja.
Yep. Absolutely. Good shot inside the cab there, the laser focus.
Yeah, you see those eyes, Dave. It's pretty cool to see that. I mean, there's nothing better than being on the starting line here at a World Desert Championship race.
And off and running as we look back out at our drone footage.
Our next driver up took a couple of years off, but he is back and ready to rock and roll. Sponsored by Baja Designs, King Shocks, Impact Safety, Mastercraft, Trail Ready, and PSS. He hails from Denver, Colorado, number 45, Gary Magnus. Mango Racing Team, he's got his daughter out here in the trophy truck spec, Chelsea Magnus. Another family, a 2-truck effort out here in our trophy truck classes. But great to see Gary back out here. I was talking to him a couple of races ago. He said he's psyched to get back out, and he's here because he wants to do that Baja 1000 and get a great starting position, which your finish here determines your starting position for the 1000. But this is number 45 right here, Mango Racing, Gary Magnus.
All right, moving down up next. Driving the number 35 out of La Paz, Baja, Mexico, is Carlos Panufuni. He's driving a Chevy powered for Baja Concrete and Thor Racing. He'll be joined along with Carlos Ortiz, Jose Ivan Sanchez, and Gabriel Luzanga and Christian Velez. But Inura Carlos, good to see him, one of our drivers out of La Paz. If he gets a good spot, he gets to drive all the way home at the Baja 1000.
That's right. Some of his teammates, his other drivers from Cabo, but he's from La Paz. So, yeah, he said, we're going to take this one home for the 1000. Coming out here for that great starting position.
And we're green, green, green.
Our next driver up is another one of our SCORE Trophy Truck Legend drivers. That is drivers 50 years of age and older. You could have younger navigators, but the drivers must be 50 years of age and older. He's driving for Porter Flying Service and PBM Manufacturing and Supply. Number 53L out of Durham, California, Wade Porter. Going back up to race mile 5 there. Getting those 40-inch BF Goodrich in the air. Jonathan Kilborn, our mate out there, the eye in the sky here for SCORE. He's going to make this right and head west towards the coast. But leaving the line right here, this was Wade Porter, number 53L.
All right, moving up here out of La Paz, Mexico. Driving the number 96, it's Felix Enrique Morillo. He's driving the Baja Shop Prep machine there. Enrique, ready for this one? You see that look? I love seeing in there, you get the clear shield. You get to see that focus of the drivers, the thoughts. I love how you see through you can see their eyes smiling and they're so excited.
I think I even saw some butterflies, because if you don't have butterflies, you're not here to win.
That's right. You know that feeling, Rat.
Nothing better for sure. He's also from La Paz.
Yep.
Our next driver up is another one of our SCORE Trophy Truck Legend drivers out of Las Vegas, Nevada. Although he travels quite a bit, you see him on his yacht all over the world. They have a great time, and he's down here having a great time. They brought out the pre-runner. You have to race one race a year to keep your number, and he's looking for that almighty starting position for the Baja 1000. So They're pretty much just coming down to get a good starting position for that. This is number 3L of Mark Post, Riviera racing driver, just so famous down here. We've seen that for so many years, the murdered out Riviera racing truck. That's his resort.
And his awesome, was it Javier's, the restaurant?
I believe so. Yeah, he doesn't have any of his sponsors' name. Yeah, he pretty much funds it. So, and that is hard to do. You always need some help. But Mark Post is going green. You saw he had the glass windows in there. I'm sure there's nets on the inside because you have to have those as well.
That means he's got air conditioning.
Yeah, AC is a bonus out here.
All right, how about this one? Bonjour from Paris, France. And the number 92, it's Paul Nafu. And it looks like he's riding with Joe DeRosas, Eric Brickle, Robert Fleshman in Fusion. Riding for Clean Cause, Joe Holler Motorcycles, Carriers, and Nolo Action Sports. Very cool. Got to see him coming across yesterday. And excited to see this happen here. And, of course, if you can have a guy and something happens in Mexico, who do you want in your car? Joe Holler.
Absolutely, Joe Holler, Joe DeRosier. I raced with him quite a few years on bikes. He's one of those guys you definitely want him sitting in that navigator seat if something goes wrong. But that's Paul Nalu leaving the line. Coming up next, we are moving into our Class 1 division. And this driver is your reigning champion here in the Score World Desert Championship Series. And your top qualifier from Wednesday out here for the Score Baja 400, brought to you by VP Racing Fuel, as he's sponsored by BF Goodrich Tires, Fox, Maxima Racing Oils, Impact Safety.